Baseball the show. It is the second game of our 4-game set between the visiting Midland Rockhounds and your Tulsa Drillers. Today's doubleheader will have 7 innings in both games, 30 minutes in between. Series rounds out tomorrow as we have our final game with the Rockhounds and the Tulsa Drillers. Rockhounds will return home to take on the visiting Springfield Cardinals for a 4-game set. A 4-game set with the Arkansas Travelers. And then the Rockhounds will hit the road as they take on the Springfield Cardinals for a 4-game set. And a 4-game set at the Arkansas Travelers. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, you can download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball the show, and you can get ready for the 2019 season. And we'll have our 7-inning game October at 4 o'clock, partly cloudy. And now here's your starting lineups for game 1 of our doubleheader today. First for the Rockhounds. And here's your starting lineup for the Tulsa Drillers. There's your starting lineups, and let's get ready. Let's get ready and play some ball.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Tulsa Drillers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 31 gets the ball for the away side in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box now, Charles Story. He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder, Charles Story.
First offering on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in a game, and that's normally a pretty good clue. Second pitch of the game, and it's already looking like a tight zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready on 1 and 2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now at the plate, John McKenna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, Richard Diaz. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Batting fourth.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He goes.
Pitch outside the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. Line towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he fouls this one off. Sinking liner toward left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
Into the box, Gary Kondo, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Cruz is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Drillers lead it 2-0. Glenn Francis, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So striding forward now, Manny Moreno. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Manny Moreno.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Story is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Batting second.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box now, Richie Cruz. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
Standing in, Ted Burton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. On to first, and there were two down. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Ready now, Eddie Mathieson. Pitch on the way. Line to the right side.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Tommy Song lifted in the air out to right. Crockett is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 1 inning in the books here. Tulsa's out in front here, 2-1. Now to the plate, Desmond Crockett.
Leading off with a driller. Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Now in the box, Gil Gaius. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Ernesto Cordova, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Enfield has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. The Drillers lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Richie Denson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Richie Denson.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Hit on the ground to third. Hondo loves it, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down running.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Henry Parham.
Digging in now, Henry Parham. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charles Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the pitch. And there's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Cruz will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Settling in now, John McKenna. He reached on a single in his first try. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. McKenna has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Standing in, Eric Kroon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Eric Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Standing in now, Manny Moreno hit hard toward the right side. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Richie Cruz, as he hits one on a line to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it, Paolo.
Digging in, Ted Burton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matheson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Matheson. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Story is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. So one run, one hit, one error in the inning, and one man left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Into the box now, Mario Zarate. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Zarate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Denson moves over. One away.
The catcher, number 17, Kyle Farmer.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. One out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Gary Kondo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Tommy Song. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Stepping in now, Richie Denson. He swings and lines it to left. Cordova is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Striding into the box, Irving Enfield. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Song is on his way home. The relay. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Standing in now, Henry Parham. As he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds lead it 3-2. Digging in, Desmond Crockett. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back, left fielder, Ernesto Cordova.
Ready for another chance, Ernesto Cordova. No balls and 1 strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. At the plate, Eric Kroon. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent out to straightaway center field. Story is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manny Moreno. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Right side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Richie Cruz.
Stepping up now, Richie Cruz. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Story is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Charles Story. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Rounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
John McKenna stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, second baseman.
Ready once again, Richard Diaz. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The first baseman, number 33, Mario Zarate.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mario Zarate. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on the show right after this. At the plate, Ted Burton. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. First offering on its way. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right as they push the lead to 4-2.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
In now, Eddie Matthiasen. Lying toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, throw a tent over it, bring out the clown. Looked like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Victor Abreu takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning. Into the box, Tommy Song. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a two-run homer down the line in left as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Stepping in now, Richie Denson, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Irving Enfield, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Henry Parham. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And now gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And the second run will score as a potential rout is on. It's now 8-2.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Into the box, Eric Kroon, as he lines it out to center. That's in there, base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Stepping in now, Manny Moreno, pulled toward right center field. Crockett is after it. He's not going to have a play. Kroon rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Whatever these guys had for their pregame meals, they need to eat it before every game. They've been tearing it up this inning, and that triple is just one in a long line of solid hits. That's 7 runs that have come home here, and they're not done yet.
Standing in now, Richie Cruz. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on the ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Coming to the plate again, Ted Burton, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matheson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie Matheson. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cordova giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. 7th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 11-2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready for another shot now, Mario Zarate. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Burton has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Kyle Farmer, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Cruz right there on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Kondo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Burton is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
On paper, this has the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Midland Rockhounds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Adrian Rocha gets the W on the mound, so that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
And so the Rockhounds take game 2 of our 4-game set. Stay tuned, we got more baseball headed our way as the Rockhounds take a 30-minute break. We will be resetting for game 3. And we'd welcome you back to Minor League Baseball, the show. It is the 3rd game of our 4-game set between the visiting Midland Rockhounds and the Tulsa Drillers. Tomorrow we conclude the 4-game series as the Rockhounds and Tulsa wrap up the 4-game series. And Midland will head back home to take on the visiting Springfield Cardinals for a 4-game set. And along with the Arkansas Travelers. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the Rockhounds all season long with the First Pitch app. You can download that on any smartphone. Well, here is tonight's starting lineups for the Rockhounds and the Tulsa Drillers. There's your starting lineups, and let's get right to it. Here's game number 2 of our doubleheader.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tulsa Drillers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 31 will be on the mound for the away team in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So digging in now, Charles Story. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Soft liner towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
They're not called table setters for nothing, Danny. 1-2 punch right there. Both on base, first and third. We got problems.
Tough way to start the game on the mound right now. First and third, nobody out. It's time to start making some really good pitches.
The 1-0. Into center field, line drive base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. Runners are at first and third with none out. Swinging a soft liner and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Man, you might see some scrambling between a manager and a pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Zero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run home.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Cruz backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 7, right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Desmond Crockett. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Popped him up. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on now to the bottom of inning number 1. Tulsa's out in front here, 2-0. Number 0 is tasked with pitching in front of the home crowd in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So striding forward now, Manny Moreno. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he swings here and sends one in the air, deep down the right field line. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
In now, Richie Cruz, as he hits one on a line to left field. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Stepping into the box, Ted Burton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Eddie Matheson.
Into the box now, Eddie Matheson. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Tommy Song. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cordova on the move, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. So striding in, Gil Gaius. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now another 1-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Burton over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
Digging in, Charles Story. He singled his last time up. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Gaius stands at third with one gone in the inning. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Charles Story is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Ready on 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Leading off the inning, Richie Denson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Richie Denson.
First offering on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Story patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Coming to the plate now, Irving Enfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. Story is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
First pitch on its way. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Standing in now, Eric Kroon. He'll swing and send a soft liner out to right center, and that's going to get down out there. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock. Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way, too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
In now, Richie Cruz, as he puts it on the ground to third. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping in, Richard Diaz. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Denson sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The first baseman, number 33, Mario.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mario Zarate. He reached on a single in his first try. No balls and a strike to count. One and one. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Diaz rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
The catcher, number 17.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Denson over to his right. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Gary.
Now batting, Gary Kondo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Shack swing as he pops this one onto the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now, Desmond Crockett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2.
Now batting, left fielder, Ernesto.
So coming to the plate, Ernesto Cordova. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 to him now. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Crockett over at second. Gaius on at first with 2 down. Moving under at Denson, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Drillers lead it 4-2.
Yeah.
Leading off the inning, Ted Burton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Center fielder, Ted Burton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Seared down the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box now, Eddie Mathiasen. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box, Tommy Song, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field, base hit. Now the relay home, and he will slide across with the tying run as they battle back to knot things at 4.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Story is there, and he has it for the first out.
Yes.
Now batting, first baseman, Irving Enfield.
Yes.
Striding in, Irving Enfield.
Whoa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting, left fielder, Henry Parham.
Now at the plate, Henry Parham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Into the box, Eric Kroon. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Story waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rockhounds lead it 5-4. Stepping in, Charles Story, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Center fielder, Charles Story.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Cruz takes it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter, John McKenna.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, John McKenna. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And he lays off for ball one. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. McKenna leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Richard Diaz sent packing for the second out of the inning. Standing in now, Mario Zarate, and it's fouled away. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Someone say,
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Moreno, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
yeah.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. In there, a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear it.
Stepping in now, Richie Cruz. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Story is right there, one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Ted Burton.
Digging in to try it again, Ted Burton. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cordova has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Mathiasen. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Comes set with the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He'll start off the fifth in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cruz ranges to his left. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Now at the plate, Gary Kondo. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
In now, Desmond Crockett, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a third one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Denson is in pursuit, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Ernesto Cordova. No balls and 1 strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pitch outside. The throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Popped up. Enfield is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 5-4. So stepping in, Tommy Song. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Digging in once again, Richie Denson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Song ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
At the plate, Irving Enfield, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Henry Parham. He swings and lines it to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Into the box now, Eric Kroon, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. From the stretch, this is grounded foul. Enfield is off at first with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Line to the right side.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Victor Abreu takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. 3 runs already home here. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Cordova is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. The Rockhounds lead it 8-4. Now at the plate, Charles Story. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, John McKenna. Is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Count is 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Soft liner towards center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Pitch outside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
Grounded to third, and now from the air, a jump throw, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, Dero?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, He's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game. That's awesome.
Mario Zarate is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. He's running. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
2-2 pitch just missed. Kyle Farmer would be next. 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll work just 5 2/3, but does leave with the lead. Number 57 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 57.
Stepping in now, Kyle Farmer.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that's in there, base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Gary Kondo. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-6 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Giro. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no left on base. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 8-6. Standing in, Ted Burton. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Crockett going back on it at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Into the box now, Eddie Mathiasen. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
He's set, and this is line to left. Cordova is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Richie Denson.
Ready now, Richie Denson. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Hondo fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. The Rockhounds lead it 8-6. Back here on the show, it's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. This one's flared off to the right side. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ernesto Cordova.
Now in the box, Ernesto Cordova. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Digging in now, John McKenna. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Strike taken to throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Midland Rockhounds with a big 17-hit attack. Adrian Rocha is the winning pitcher of record. Glenn Francis was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds.